Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Vechain. We'll have a look at some of the key statistics first and then we'll jump over to TradingView and do some technical analysis. Have a look at some potential areas to invest and then some targets going forward. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button, like you are, subscribe to my channel, and let's crack on. So Vechain, which is ticker VET, it is currently ranked number 24 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have listed on CoinMarketCap. The coin price today of pretty much just shy of 3 cents now, $0.02950. We're 12% up on today's trading. We have a current 24-hour volume of $400 million. We are up 8% on that, and that brings us market cap today of $1.9 billion. It is worth noting that we have a maximum supply of 86.7 billion VET, and currently in circulation around 64.3 billion. If we take a look at the market pairs, so we were getting quite a fair chunk of a trading happening on Binance. We've got, you could call it 17% there against Tether. We also then have again another 4 or 5% against BTC. So you're getting around 25% all in all against all the different pairs of the trading volume smashing through on Binance. If you are looking to get hold of some, there's other exchanges. So we have OceanX, that's Vechain's own exchange. We're also on Upbit, Qcoin, a massive list here. If we just scroll down, 100 different pairs at least. So if you're looking to get hold of it, then it is fairly simple. All-time highs, that was pretty much 3.2 cents. We are 8% down from that. It is quite debatable, the all-time highs. A lot of people seem to look at the price history from the past when it used to be then, and then it did a supply increase, and it, for say, the equivalent was 9 cents or 9 cents or something like that. But I'm going to go with what it says on CoinMarketCap and what the charts say with the current tokenized model. So that is the key statistics of Vechain. We'll have a look at some price analysis now and have a look if we can get in some key buying areas or some key investment areas to target going forward. So let's get started first with the Tether pair. So this is Vechain versus Tether. I've currently got on a 4-hour time frame, and this is a Binance chart. This is a setup I've had for a few days now. I've just been monitoring the price. It's been quite subdued, really. I mean, we hit those highs, and then we haven't done much of a retracement, really. I mean, if you look at it in a Fibonacci perspective, if we just look at that from the top to the bottom, I mean, we've done a 61% retracement to the nose. Look at that wicked all the way up. We've come down, done a 61% retracement, hit 1.9 cents, and we've popped back up. That's what we're looking for. I always talk about in my channel looking at the 618 level. When you zoom out a bit more, I mean, on the lower time frames you only get a 23 or a 38% retracement, but if you zoom out and take a bigger picture, I would have advised people to have some buy orders there in the previous Vechain videos, and it would have filled if you put some orders there. So when you zoom out, especially 4-hour plus, the 618 level is integral. So that's just a little bit of an insight where you should invest. Let's have a look here. We have actually broke out now of this triangle, and I honestly think we can start to target these highs again. So this is the first target here. If we just mark an area up with the horizontal ray, I'm going to have that as all-time highs. Like I say, it is debatable, but I mean, we got to go with what the chart says and what the data says. I mean, if there is any charts out there that you or any information that you can show me the all-time highs on these new tokenomic model, then give me a shout. That's for the first target. So we have broken out of this triangle, and I do think that we're going to push on to these all-time highs or these yearly highs, whichever you want to call it, at pretty much 3.2 cents. Once we do break out of that, then we can pretty much bang some Fibonacci extensions on and have a look at where it's going. But if you are currently looking to invest, let's just drop into the 1-hour time frame. I don't usually go this low, but I can see this is quite bullish. So what I'm potentially doing here is looking at some buy orders, filling up from, let's take the bottom of this move here, up to the top. If you're looking for investment areas, then personally I think things are looking bullish currently. So I have some orders here, pretty much 287. Or again, try and target 618 level. It's not a million miles away. It could just be one wick and it could get filled. So that's at 0.027842. So that could be a good level to buy in. We might get a quick wick down and then a pop off, but come back into retest this triangle formation. So that could potentially happen. But that's the hourly. I mean, I prefer longer time frame. So that's that there. So let's just get rid of that Fibonacci. So obviously I've identified the first target as being this level here, which is 0.0323. But we need to really consider the fact that I think this is going to go parabolic at some point. And I do think that we can start to target some high levels. I've already got another target up there at 5 cents, but I mean, we just got to have a look at some Fibonacci's here. So if we put the extension on from this level here down to the bottom, we need to first look at targeting these areas. So once we do break out of this area and we start pushing up to all-time highs, we can then start to target 0.0332, and then we have the 1.1618 level, which is 3.7 cents. With crypto, things can move massively quick, so I do think that these areas will get eaten up quick, and then we have some other targets up here. First target for me is 5 cents. I do think that if we still do start getting an alt season soon, we can really start to push some of these targets, and 5 cents eventually will be left behind. I think now is a good accumulation period. We have slightly broke out of it, so just be wary that we could pop up at any time. We have popped up now, so the chances are that we will get a good run up to these all-time highs and then start pushing further on. So that is two little potential buy zones down there. And then the first target, once we do break this resistance of the all-time highs, we can start to push on and go up towards 5 cents. But use these Fibonacci levels. If you're looking to trade it and accumulate, then use some of these round numbers. I don't know, 4 cents could be a good first target to sell. Wait for a rejection and then buy back in if you're looking to accumulate, or even if you're looking to open a trade. I do think that it could be a good time to potentially open some long positions. So that's the USDT pair. If we just take a look at the BTC pair, I know a lot of people do trade in BTC because stacking sats matters. I've got no levels marked up on here, but what we need to do is just first consider some potential buy zones in the Satoshi pair. And for this, we always will be using the Fibonacci. So we'll draw a fib on from here up to the top of a move, which is, I mean, we've had a double top there and we are starting to come down. In my opinion, if you're looking for buy orders, I would target the 382 level. We've had a lot of trading in and around this area, so at 75 Satoshis, that could be a good level to pick up some Vechain. But also, I would also target the 618 level. If Bitcoin, it's currently at 36,800, if that starts pushing up to 39,000, inevitably it's going to start taking a little bit of Satoshi pair value off, so you might get filled down here. So we've got 71 Satoshis and 75 Satoshis. In my opinion, could be some good areas to potentially put down as buy zones there. With regards to a bit of a target, we have got some monthly resistance way up here at 110 sats. I mean, from current prices, let's have a look at that in price range. From current Satoshis, it's 81 sats up to the monthly resistance is 35%. That is a first target in Satoshi pair. You could potentially have some sell orders there because we could reject off that. And then if you're looking to accumulate, I will by then probably done another video and identified a few more key levels. One thing I will say is if you are looking for daily analysis, then check out the subscription in my channel. There's now an option where you can get access to a private channel with myself and a few other members, and we can give you daily setups if you are looking for things like that. So that is the BTC pair and the USDT pair. I'm not going to go into further analysis yet because what I'm really doing is just waiting for this breakout to break up further. Once we do start targeting 3.2 cents and we do break out, if we close a daily candle above there, then it's guns away and we can start pushing on and pushing up to 5 cents, because I mean, it is not far off from current prices. You might think, oh shit, it is, but 68-70% from my first target. I do think that will easily be achieved when we do start getting a push. It will just take a little piece of news and something like that will trigger it off and start popping up. So that's going to do it for today's analysis. If you do have any questions, like I say, jump into my Telegram group, which is for Crypto Troops. You will find that link in a pinned comment and the description. So thanks so much for watching today. Please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed, and I'll catch you next time.